What I remember.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Craig Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Paul George.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And the Clippers starting five. George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. And for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Conley, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward. We're looking over these teams, Smitty. Very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
So the Clippers win the tip. Conley against Harden. Drives to the hoop. Outside for George. And the 3 off target. Outside Conley. And there's the pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Count the basket. McDaniels got the first points up on the board here for the Timberwolves.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Zubac, a screen on Conley. Pass to Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. He gets separation almost any time he wants.
Conley, the pass to Towns. Over Leonard. Feeds it to Edwards. Back to Towns. From about 19 feet, it's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong.
Oh, no, he didn't. Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Edwards with it. 11 points last game. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden against Conley. Screen by Zubac. And here's Harden for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game in a lot of ways was a confidence booster for them because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
It's a testament to their character. They never gave up and fought their way back into it. They have to be happy with that at least.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor.
Harden the pass to George. Shoots over McDaniel. And George kicks to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Zubac.
I wouldn't want Zubac flying at me to finish the oop. No, sir.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Now, here is George. T right on him. Harden outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Conley. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Edwards can't hit.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Outside Leonard. Over Edwards. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 6.
When Kawhi gets to his spot in the mid-range, he is automatic, one of the best in the game.
Outside Towns. He kicks it to Gobert. Outside Conley. To the left side wing. Here's Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Passes to Leonard. Shoots over Towns. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Up top, Gobert. Outside, Towns. From downtown, here's Edwards. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Zubac kicks to Harden. And here is Powell. Hasn't made one yet. The pass to Zubac. Gobert pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Edwards inside. Guarded by Powell. Edwards. That's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Conley against Harden. Pass to Leonard. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Conley finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Powell. High, arcing shot, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Russell Westbrook in for Paul George. Conley left side. Edwards against Harden. Edwards looking it over. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Drains the three-pointer.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Clippers trail by 4. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Westbrook against Conley. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Just in time, Russ gets it in the air, determined to find himself a look.
Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Passes it to Reed. Outside Conley. Fires from way outside. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. And it's Zubac atop the key. Back to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. The pass to Zubac. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. And that one misses. And Steve, we're not seeing as many back-to-back games as we used to. That's been a point of emphasis in the scheduling in recent years.
It takes time to bounce back after every game, and credit the NBA for cutting down on these back-to-backs. Fewer of them means healthier players and fresher legs.
Here's Edwards. The shot, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
And it's nice to have a guy like Highland out there so good at creating his own shot if he has to.
Bones is aggressive and accurate off the bounce. He's got tremendous speed with the ball in his hands, and he loves to play one-on-one.
Morris with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Shoots the three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Be careful when Westbrook is knocking down those consistently. Watch out, because that means there's nothing he can't do.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards. Highland with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Outside Leonard. Back to Highland. Good on the triple. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Edwards against Highland. Here's Morris. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Anderson against Leonard. Plumlee with a screen on Anderson. A 3 from Leonard. Minnesota with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Edwards against Highland. Now here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. Shoots over Highland. Edwards can't hit.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Back to Leonard. Shot from 12. Again, Los Angeles.
Having Leonard dictate the offense is a winning formula. He can score from anywhere on the court.
Highland against Edwards. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 9.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for LA. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Minnesota trails by 4. So for the Clippers right now, George and Leonard are the forwards. Russell Westbrook out there with Bones Highland. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. Here's Reed. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Playing with good instincts. The key on making those around him better.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the contest.
At the line for your home team, Reed. One shot.
And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's depending if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
Here's Highland. Rebound, Minnesota.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Morris passes to Anderson. Towns down low. Leonard's there. And it's Towns missing. The Clippers in the lead. George looking around. Kicks it to Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Outside Westbrook. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 8 points.
This is who Westbrook is in a nutshell. A flat-out baller with a quick trigger.
They set the screen. Here's Anderson. And he makes that one.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Highland with a screen on Towns. Fires from deep. And another three for the Clippers.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket for Morris.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Plumlee with a screen on Anderson. From deep, George. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses off the right iron. Los Angeles leading by 3. Nobody near Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Reed. Back to Morris. Left side, Towns. Towns, the screen. Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Highland. From 12 feet out, connects, the jumper drops.
Nikhil Alexander Walker needs to keep hitting these mid-range J's.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Attacking this. Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Leonard.
And now a moment to see the stats for Paul George. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's around 18 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Passes it to Plumlee. That shot, no good. Good D by Anderson. Morris outside. Here's Alexander Walker. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. They get a hand on it. Morris against Westbrook.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Alexander Walker passes to Morris. Here's Alexander Walker. "11 feet away, and it's the Clippers with the rebound."
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Plumlee sets the pick for Westbrook. He feeds it to Plumlee. Yep, that one goes in there. Plumlee's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Anderson up top, defended by George. Anderson can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 8.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And George gets it to go.
Defense does a good job, but George won't relent. He rises to meet their challenge.
Now here's Anderson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Passes to Reed. Back to Anderson. Towns sets the pick for Anderson. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Chalk up 2 there.
Impressive shot from Towns, maintaining his balance despite the contact.
Outside Westbrook. Dishes to Plumlee. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota trails by 8. Anderson right side. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Morris with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. George double team. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. The pass to Anderson. Now Reed jacks up a 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to George. Six to shoot. Good D by Anderson. Minnesota trails by 5. Here's Morris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morris has got 7 points for the quarter. The Clippers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Monte Morris. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Powell, he's checked in for George. And it's James Harden in for Highland. Westbrook against Conley. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Harden.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now Conley. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Anderson kicks to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Westbrook against Anderson. The rebound by Anderson. Minnesota trails by 5. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Anderson passes to Gobert. The layup missed. Los Angeles leading by 5. Zubac, a screen on Conley. To the middle. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's how you run pick and roll. Zubac presents a big target.
Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Oh, the lob to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Harden scanning the floor. He kicks it to Powell. Harden sets the pick for Powell, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Reed, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 11,
Conley against Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels with the ball. 26 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle. He brought energy. And he brought it on the glass.
Shot clock at 6. Gobert finds Edwards. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
No doubt Gobert is one of the most powerful dunkers in the league.
It's stolen by Edwards. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
.135 left now here in the second. Back to Conley. He dishes it to Edwards. Clock at 6. Over Harden. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 3-point lead. The feed to Leonard. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Not enough. Kawhi Leonard is too strong to get rattled by contact.
They set the pick. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good. Conley's got 6.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Westbrook surveying the D. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Unable to get that one.
The will is there, but the execution is lagging. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
at the foul for your home team, Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers. one drops. He ties it up. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Harden against Conley. Harden outside. Zubac, a screen on Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Harden inside the three-point line. Misses the wing chair. Tie game in Minnesota. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. When we make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively. I just wonder if they can keep it up.
Well, it's been part of their identity, having interchangeable parts. It's just how this team is built. Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. And in the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
They've got Towns. Anthony Edwards out there with Conley. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Minnesota shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
For your home team, Carl Anthony Towns. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Zubac, a screen on Conley. Passes it to Leonard. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Minnesota leading by 3. Conley dishes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Conley against Harden. And the pass to Leonard. And the basket is good. Leonard's got 22.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. And here is McDaniels. Outside Edwards.
Active on defense. When Powell puts forth this type of effort, it distracts shooters.
And it's Leonard missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Shoots over Leonard. It counts. And the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
For Minnesota, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
One shot.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
A seasoned vet, Rudy Gobert, a double-double machine.
Harden against Conley. Zubac a screen on Conley. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds. What a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Back to Conley. To the left wing. That's a 2 from Towns. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George. It's good. George has got 6.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court. And then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
Powell against Edwards. Kicks it to Conley. Here's McDaniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. 5th, the Clippers.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want a foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Harden against Conley. Pass to Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 8th assist in the game.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And slam dunked by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
Conley kicks to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. No good on the triple. Clippers trail by 5. Harden the pass to Leonard. And the layup falls. Leonard's got 26.
A bruising bucket down low. Kawhi's not going to flinch because of a little contact.
Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Gobert's got 7 points for the quarter.
And for all he does defensively, Gobert is having a nice night scoring the ball as well.
Harden against Conley. Here's Leonard. Takes it off the glass. 28 points for him.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. He kicks to Towns. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Zubac, a screen on Conley. Harden against Conley. Harden outside, over Conley. Zubac, Gobert with the block.
Gobert is referred to as the Stifle Tower for a reason. He's an elite shot blocker.
Conley kicks to Gobert. The dish now to McDaniels. Towns for three. Nailed from three-point land. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the Clippers call time here. The Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Westbrook's checked in. Clippers trail by 8. Now here's Leonard. 28 points for him. Shoots over Towns. Leonard, no luck. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Anderson. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Harden. Conley for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Driving to the basket. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The dribble drive, yet another tool in Leonard's extensive arsenal, earns him a trip to the line.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
The first free throw is good.
There are so many ways that Kawhi can attack on offense. A great 3-level score He's a handful to deal with.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
George against Anderson. Outside Conley. Back to Anderson. Beyond the arc. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
So much of Anderson's future value is tied to the improvement he makes with the three-point shot.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Michael Conley.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Now Anderson. 5 points in the game. And Towns throws it down.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Zubac a screen on Edwards. Pass to Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook. It's good from long range. Westbrook's got 13.
Nice vision from Kawhi Leonard, scanning the floor and finding a ready shooter to feed.
Anderson outside. Gobert with a screen for Anderson. There's the pass to Gobert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gobert's got 11 in the second half.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And the Clippers call time here. He's checked in for Minnesota. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Amir Coffey comes in for George. Plumlee finds Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Clippers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And Leonard no good on that one. Minnesota leading by 8. Left side, Edwards. Conley feeling it out. Now here's Anderson. Tight defense on him, and it's good. 2 points. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Plumlee with a screen on Edwards. Harden the pass to Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, and the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Clippers trail by 12. Westbrook with it. He's got 13. Outside Leonard. Feeds to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Harden with a screen on Conley. For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Conley kicks to Towns. They set the pick. He's feeling it. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Plumlee with a screen on Conley. Back to Leonard. Over Towns. And it's Leonard missing. Minnesota leading by 12. And here's Edwards from the arc. Westbrook pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Leonard, a good look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. And the Timberwolves call timing.
Started.
Minnesota making some changes. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Monte Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. Bones Highland is checked in for Los Angeles. There's a minute left in the third. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Over Anderson. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Kicks to Anderson. Up top, Morris. This one for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Here's Leonard. That shot off. Great D that time from Edwards. Here's Morris. Count it from 12. Morris has got 13 points. And so it's Minnesota riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Russell Westbrook. Plumlee out there with George. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 15-point game. Fires from deep. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
From deep, George, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Anderson outside. Five on the clock. Here's the screen to the wing right side. Here's Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To George. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Primo's checked in. Plumlee sets the pick for Westbrook. He feeds it to Plumlee. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Towns. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Here's George. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got his 6th rebound on the night. And here is Morris. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Reed. And he can't bank that one in. Right side, Westbrook. The pass to George. The tray. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game.
PG-13 showing shades of his younger self with that quick shot.
Pass to Reed. Back to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Fires the three. And another three for Minnesota.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Down low, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Morris against Westbrook. Anderson wide open. That three off the mark. Clippers trail by 18. Primo, the pass to Coffey. Outside, George. Shoots over Towns. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Morris passes to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside, Plumlee, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
And he makes the first. Mike Conley's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. That one is no good. Anderson with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. And Anderson kicks to Morris. Puts it up from 12. Plumlee with the rebound. Here's Coffey, covered by Morris. From outside the arc. Good D by Anderson.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Amir Coffey.
P.J. Tucker.
Here's George. And it's Tucker atop the key. Back to George. Tucker a screen. Tries from 16. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Edwards in for Monte Morris. And then for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Leonard in for P.J. Tucker. Gobert with a screen on Harden. For 3, Edwards drills the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Passes it to Leonard. Over Towns. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside Edwards. Conley kicks to Anderson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Towns. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Harden against Edwards. Here's Harden on the wing. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
6 on the shot clock. Hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
Zubac's a screen on Edwards. The baseline J. Here's Leonard. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. He kicks it to Gobert. Anderson outside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And there's the pass to George. Here's Leonard. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
No doubt in my mind that Kawhi Leonard shoots with the utmost confidence.
Edwards inside, guarded by Harden. Edwards can't hit. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to George. In the corner, Harden. Screen by Zubac. From 10 feet out. And the dunk by Zubac.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
They increased his role tonight after dropping their last game, and the move paid off. He's been the best player on the court by far, and now they don't have to worry about a losing streak. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's an 18-point lead. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
McDaniels with the ball. George picks him up. And here's Edwards from the arc.
You look at Kawhi's work ethic on defense. He's perfected the art.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Conley against Leonard for 3. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Leonard. Harden's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Towns. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Over to the wing. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Edwards got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Minnesota. Clippers trail by 18. Harden outside. The 3 from George. Can't hit that one.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Out to the right wing. Towns against Leonard. And the foul on Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Clippers on defense. Towns finds Conley. And here's Edwards. Takes a 3. The shot will not fall. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Leonard's got 40 points.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
Conley with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Outside, Edwards puts up a deep 3. Kept alive. Another shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
At the line for your home team, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Gobert drops them both. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 18. Smitty in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up ring number 43 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Rudy Gobert.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Conley for three. Craps in the tray.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Harden sets the big for George. Shoots over McDaniel. That one rolling around and rims out. Outside Edwards. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Rudy. A big win in front of the home crowd. How did that feel?
Great. The fans are great. We shot the ball. We played better defense in the second half, and it's great to win for us and for our fans.
Always been one of the best crowds in the league. Thanks, Rudy. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.